Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a redo of a video that I did about 7 months ago. That's very specific. But today I wanted to redo it because I feel like I've perfected it a little bit better. Obviously this is not for everyone. I just wanted to quickly say that because a lot of people seem to give me quite a bit of hate when I overdraw my lips for some reason. But this is something that I like to do because I am honestly very insecure about the size of my natural lips. I feel like they're so small. Obviously it's not the worst problem to have in the world, but if I can do something to change it, I'm going to do it, and that involves overdrawing my lips. So if you guys would like to see how I have changed up my lip routine, if that's a thing, then definitely keep watching. Okay, so to get started, this is my lips without any product on them. I feel completely naked and weird filming without any lips on. You know how most people are like, I can't leave the house without putting my brows on? I'm one of those people that's like, I can't leave the house without putting my lips on because they're non-existent. Obviously they're not the smallest lips in the world. It's such a first world problem, but everyone has their own insecurities. So let's get started on how I make my lips look bigger. So to get started, I am going to scrub my lips, and this is just going to make the blood come to my lips, make them look a little bit more fuller, and it'll also give them a nice bit of colour because right now they kind of look dead. I'm using this lip scrub which is absolutely delicious, and it is by Lush and it's called Sweet Lips. Oh, I could just eat it. So all I'm going to do is take a bit on my finger and start scrubbing my lips. So the next thing you could do is use a lip plumper, and there are a huge variety of lip plumpers on the market. Today I'm going to be using the Abeeco Venom Lip Plumper. This is from New Zealand. Let me just start off by stating the obvious. If you're allergic to bees, please do not use this product. Please. The reason that it plumps your lips so well is because it does contain bee venom, and it kind of creates like a reaction on your lips and they kind of swell. But I just like to add a generous amount to my lips and let it sit on there for a couple of minutes. This one does take a couple of minutes to work. It's one of those products that does have that stinging, tingling effect, so if you don't like it, then probably don't use a lip plumper because that's what the majority of them do. And if you do get it in your mouth, you will feel your tongue tingling, and I freaked out when I first used this and I thought that my tongue was going to swell and I was going to choke to death. So I will let this sit on my lips for a few minutes and then I will be back. Okay, so it's only been about 2 minutes because I'm incredibly impatient. So I feel like that does make a little bit of a difference. Nothing too dramatic, but just like a little bit more than what I had. I have sugar around my lips from the scrub. Oh god, that's embarrassing. So I just like to go ahead and take off that lip balm. So I'm going to be applying a lipstick. We're going to start out with the contouring. So I'm going to take this contour shade on a little tiny shader brush. Just taking a very light amount. So we're just creating the illusion that our bottom lip is bigger by putting a shadow underneath. Make sure you blend it out so it doesn't look like you have facial hair. And I'm going to take the highlight shade on an eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to pat this on top of my cupid's bow. So this is the area just above the top of our lip, and also those two lines that go up towards our nostrils. And again, this is creating the illusion that that top lip is bigger. Okay, so now we're moving on to the important part, and the part that makes my lips look so much bigger. So to make my lips bigger, I like to use a matte lipstick, one that is a few shades darker than my natural lips, so something a little bit nudie brown. So my two go-to colours are either MAC's Velvet Teddy, which I use like absolute crazy. It's such a lovely shade. Lately I've been loving Cashmere by Limecrime, which is a liquid lipstick. Today I'm going to be using this one because my last video I used, what is this called again? Velvet Teddy. So I'm just going to start out as you normally would, putting the product on the general area of your lips. And then we'll go in and extend them after. And as you can see, our lips definitely look bigger than what they do without any makeup, but I want them to look bigger. So I'm going to start by taking the product and going just a bit outside of my natural lip line. And by a bit I mean probably a lot because I go a little crazy with my overlining. And we're going to be mimicking the shape of our natural cupid's bow. And in my last tutorial I didn't do this, but I do think it looks better when I actually do have that cupid's bow. and that will dry matte, so we won't have that shine on the top that makes it really obvious. And for the bottom lip, I just like to use the point of the wand and go straight in. I'm just going to wait a few seconds for that to dry matte, and then we will start on the lip liner. So now that that is dried, you can kind of see it's kind of gotten rid of that line that makes it obvious that we've overdrawn. I feel like if you're using a glossy product, it makes it super obvious that you've overdrawn. So I like to try and stick to matte lipsticks, and I just prefer them in general for everything. So now for my favourite part, I'm going to line them with a lip pencil just to make it bigger. I just keep getting bigger and bigger. A lot of the time I do just leave it at that, but today I'm going to go all out for you guys. So I'm going to use my Amuse lip pencil in Natural, which is just my holy grail lip pencil. Super affordable, and it's the most incredible lip liner I've owned. So I'm just going to quickly sharpen it because you want to make sure it's super sharp. And for this part you don't really want to overline anymore, you just want to go over that line that we already created with the liquid lipstick, because if we do another line it's probably going to be a little bit too much. Obviously just do whatever you feel like looks the best for yourself. It's just going to deepen up that colour a little bit and make it look slightly more plump. If you've got really shaky hands like myself, putting on liquid lipstick is such a struggle, so I like to crispen the line up with my lip pencil. And then if you want, you can create the illusion of having a plumper bottom lip by drawing a bit of a line down the middle. It's just going to look like we have a crease. You can also pop a few on the top, just following the natural creases of your lip. I'm always so jealous of people with big lips that have those big, like, kind of wrinkles, I guess, in between, because it just makes them look so good. And then that is our lips done. So that is the lips done. I hope you guys found this somewhat informative and easy to follow. Don't know if I'm a good teacher or not. As you can see, I don't think it's made such a dramatic difference that it looks bad. I feel like it really evens out my facial features, makes my nose look smaller, which is like, yes, thank you, yes. I love that cat, yes. As per always, I would love to hear you guys' feedback if you do try this tutorial. Let me know how it went for you. And if you do have naturally big lips, then I'm so forever envious. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe because it means so much to me, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!